Navalo up here in the tower. Frank, Chambers Bay's gone through some changes since it hosted the U.S. Open back in 2015. How do you size up just how the course plays now?
It's definitely better. I remember when Jordan Spieth won there in 2015. It was so new to us all, but all the changes have been positive. And it's semi-links golf, so get out there, have a look around, let the ball bounce and roll a little bit. But there's some fun, really fun shots to be hit out there.
We're just going to play 9 here, so let's get it started as we head out to the tee at the par 4 first. And that one's safely on the right side of the fairway, so that a promising start as he gets the round underway. And that will end up in the short grass, left side, so a very nice drive there to kick off the round. Second shot coming up, just 97 yards left to the flagstick. That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
that is not the spot to be. So that one, Frank, came out way too hot.
Just goes to show what happens when you don't find these greens in regulation. Now, he's looking at 2 putts, maybe 3 from where he is.
Nope, didn't get it, didn't hit it. 14 feet to the hole. Frank, that is painful.
And all you had to do, just hit it, just hit it.
That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. +1 in the early going. And you always start the round with such high hope, with optimism, and it can be gone in a blink. That is a double bogey here at number 1. Now to the second hole here at Chambers Bay, and Frank, it is not overly long. Where's the trouble here?
Well, 281 yards really to the big long bunker that goes all the way to the green. So as long as you can avoid that, you don't have to hit driver down here, just something that's going to be a little short of that. You're still only going to have 100 yards really, or just over 100 yards in for your second shot. A really good chance too to get off to a good start.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Frank, what do you think about this approach shot here at the second at Chambers Bay?
If you've driven it down the right side, you have a much better view of this green, better access to it, the flag when it's on the back left. You really want to just avoid that little bunker that cuts in on the right side, and there's a little sort of gut on that left side of the green, where that sort of collects the ball. Took the risk, flew the ball all the way back to the back of the green there. This is a great shot.
So he may need to choke up on this one as he gets set for his second.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome four-time winner on the PGA Tour, Notah Begay.
And players of this caliber should make this on a regular basis pretty flat with just a slight movement to the left.
Got it there, but not quite on target. A chance now to get back to even here at 2. It's for birdie. Yeah, nice roll right there. It's a 3 here at the second, and that will counteract that opening bogey, get him back on level terms. Disappointment there. That'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. At the third tee now, Frank, and what are we staring at here?
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so be very, very cautious on where the flag is. Anything in the middle of the green you can putt to the corners, well, if you can call them corners, more like ragtails, but beautiful par 3.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now chipping up to the putting surface for this, his second shot. Now a third. Frank, I think you have to appreciate that he kept his head down and kept his head in the game, and he'll be able to get out of here with a bogey.
Hey, I've been watching for a while, Rich, and I haven't seen touch that good for quite a while.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. To 1 over par early on in this round. Frank, here on the fourth tee, you get a good look, don't you, at what Chambers Bay really is all about.
It's framed beautifully, Rich, by the bunkers there, left, short, off the tee, plus the ones down the right side. You can see everything in front of you, but the hole does bend to the right. This is another one where you've got a generous fairway, but don't be fooled by that. It's fairway first.
Tough par 4 measuring 495 yards. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. Now note his second from the fairway.
157 to the hole, pin sitting back right.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. Got to fully commit to this one as he'll try again. Well, gonna get a chance to try that again. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Okay, just the one drop shot, as that's in for a bogey. Over for the day. Frank, it's kind of fun to swing away on an elevated tee like this, the 5th here at Chambers Bay.
It looks straight away. It certainly does. And under 500 yards, so it gives you a chance, plus that elevation. You should be able to knock one down there. The whole pinch is in, though, with those bunkers left and right. And there's just one bunker in the front of this green. And that, as you can guess, should be avoided.
Be careful. They call this hole free fall. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway.
That will be just fine.
Tee shot found the fairway left. Now this, his second to the par 4. Second shot coming up, just 97 yards left to the flagstick.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Oh, what a read. It was spot on, coming sharply to the right. And that's a very good par save right there. This one moving left here for birdie. That's going to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Frank, now at the 6th, this appears to be a testing par 4 long one.
It is, but once again, a generous fairway. Just use those mounds down the left as an indicator on your line. Hole bends a little bit to the right. Good tee shot, though, and everything is in front of you.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
It's 123 yards to get you to the front of this green, but it's 138 yards you'll need to get all the way to the hole. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
Good approach shot. Birdie putt coming up. Approach shot just a little right, little short.
So from right around the middle of the fairway, this is second. Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
He has a 12-footer here. That's a good putt right there. That's a birdie, and it is back to 1 over now for the round. Okay, that's in for a bogey, but that score starting to lose touch now with level par as it moves to +4 for the round. Frank, this is a daunting challenge. The 7th hole, long par 4. It's over 500 yards.
A huge bunker down the right side that probably runs for a good 200-300 yards. Obviously, that's to be avoided. And then, of course, there's the mounds and the hammocks and the dunes and that on the left side. That's the reason, really, why this hole's called Humpback. But then, a little bit like the golf course, there's only one greenside bunker to be worried about, but enough green left of that.
Is starting up the right side. And that will do just fine.
No problems there.
From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
130 is the number left of the flag today, and the pin on the left portion of the green.
Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. This is a 13-footer. Really nice right there. That was a touchy one, but it's in for a par. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realise that's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage.
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. I like it. I like it a lot. He's going to love it if he can get out of here with the 3, and that's a possibility. That is a really good shot. On and two on this par 5, but the work's not done yet.
I'm a tough taskmaster. If he makes the putt, or at least gets down in 2, then I'm going to congratulate him on this hole.
I can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. It's been an eventful front 9, but this for birdie. Yeah, can't take those for granted. Good concentration there, and it's in for a birdie. Okay, a nice, easy birdie there, and a chance to start over. Back to even par. Really good mix of holes here at Chambers Bay, and Frank, we finished this front side with a par 3 after just having come off that long par 5.
And it's a beauty too. The tee is some 100 feet up in the air, so you get a great view of this magnificent golf course, and you realize why it's called a true links. This green here, though, it looks rather daunting, well bunkered on the right side, but you can see enough of it. And once again, links, use the bounce, and you can still kick one in there close.
Ooh, and that is going to wind up missing the target by a good margin, and that will be no bargain in there. Yeah, most folks miss it long on a downhill par 3 like this, but there, he'll come up a bit short. Still work to do to get this on the green. This his second. Now from a tight lie, this his second.
"15 feet away."
Yeah, that's a steadying cut right there. Well done to save par. That one just going to sneak on by.
Rough day so far. 4 over par on the round.
So Frank, another From Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, set amongst the azaleas, dogwoods, magnolias, and pines, this is EA Sports coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joined by Frank Novello. And Frank, the setting here at Augusta National, as always, is ideal. You could just sort of sit and watch and soak it all in. But you have to get out there and play. So what are the keys to being successful here?
Getting used to the uphill and downhill lies. And you see that on what is regarded really as the most perfect par 5 ever created. That's 13. Because if you had a nice tee shot and you're going to go for that green across the tributary of Rays Creek, then you better used to be having the ball above your feet. And of course, then you get to 16, and I'm going to steal a line, from the great Vern Lundquist. Yes, sir. And yes, sir, you're playing a beauty.
And this opening tee shot going to come to rest in the second cut left of this first fairway. And that a very good start to this final round, and we're off and running here at the Masters. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 123 yards to the flag, pin on the right-hand side, so really looking for a fade in here if he can.
Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings.
The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Okay, she gets that one to go. A little wobbly at the start, but it's a par to get her round underway. One over for the day. Now to the second 575-yard par 5 down the hill here at Augusta National. One of 2 fives on this first 9. This is a place where you can make something happen and jumpstart your round. That took the turn in this fairway perfectly. That's going to get a good amount of run out and going to leave a great angle to attack this second green. And this is going to be a good result. It's going to catch that slope a bit and keep getting better here at hole number 2. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Marvelous shot. Look at that, Frank. You know, sometimes on a par 5, you're happy to just be home. Maybe 50, 60 feet away, you take your 2 putts and move on. Here, you're thinking about eagle, getting out of there with a 3.
Yeah, just imagine if he can roll this one in. What a well-played hole it will be.
Doesn't look like a lot of movement to this one. It's for eagle. Nope. Good chance to make up for that bogey at the first. Yeah, nothing like a par 5 to help you out after a tough start. 34th, the second, and it gets him back to even par. Okay, he'll finish that off from a couple of feet away, and that is a birdie. Now to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th on that second 9 get so much attention, and rightly so. But this is a wonderful hole, strategic, and you need some touch here. This one's starting a little bit right. Oh, that is a big drive. Easily clearing that series of bunkers, but that will leave a delicate pitch shot to this third green. And this is going to get way up there at 3. That a very good drive. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from the tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Now a 7-footer. Now, that was right all the way. Not that time. That's going to slip on by. Okay, no problem with that one. So just getting started. Even par so far. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. And that, not going to get there. It is going to wind up in that right front bunker here at 4. This fourth green is a tough one to hit, and that one going to wind up a bit too long. Second shot now here at the par 3. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. Oh, man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. This from 7 feet. Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Cleans that up in the hole. Two over for the day. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. substantial movement on this putt right to left, and it's from distance, so this one not just about speed, but line as well. Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. Now this for birdie.
This will pick up pace as it goes down this slope, but more importantly, it's going to work its way from left to right.
This from about 10 feet. Yeah, good bounce back par there. Still time to get this round turned around, and that won't hurt a bit. Oh, no. Where was that going? Another good par 3 here on this first nine. It's the 180-yard par 3 6th. Elevated tee, two-tiered green. Chance to make it two, but you need to be precise on the tee. Okay, that one's dancing. One thing's for sure, he's going to have to hit this one with some pace, traveling uphill much of the way. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. On to hole number 7 now, a par 4 at 450 yards. It's one of the narrower holes on the course, so precision is more important than power off the tee. The second shot is no bargain either, with a total of 5 bunkers completely surrounding a fairly small green. All right, in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notah Begay III.
112 to the hole, pinned just on the front edge. Just a sand wedge, and it's heading for the greenside bunker, guys.
So now from the left side of the fairway, this is a second shot. This one's looking good.
Could have just done with a little bit more for breakfast. Just a little short. Maybe I'm being harsh. It's a good shot.
Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. 9 feet remaining here for birdie. A good opportunity lost there. So nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. We move now to the 8th here at Augusta. This is an uphill 570-yard par 5. Avoid the fairway bunker off the tee, and reaching into is definitely a possibility. Nope, that's going to get into the bunker right here at 8, and that is not going to be one that you can get a lot of club on. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Second shot coming up. Notice down there.
Menacing bunker up the right side. If you find your ball in here, you have no option but to lay up.
Okay, that's back into the fairway. Certainly didn't get all of that one, but the end result is a positive. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Has a great chance to reach the green, but still going to have to pull off an awfully great shot, hitting it right to left and trying to fit it in that narrow opening.
And this going to wind up in the second cut. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. Birdie putt coming up, but you gotta think anything inside of 7 or 8 feet here is pretty darn good. Look here at birdie.
Yeah, and over a putt like this, you've really got to trust the fact you've banked the practice, you trust the process, and certainly trust the line.
Got it there, but not quite on target. I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you've got to work.
Okay, it's a bogey. +4 now for the round after this latest setback. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Par 4 ninth is intriguing here at Augusta National. This is where you can see just how hilly the golf course is. It may not show up on television that way, but you can certainly feel it as you make your way up to this ninth green. This is going to be a beautiful drive down the hill into the big clearing, and it'll set up a good look at this ninth green. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well, the good news is his ball has found the fairway, but the two bunkers guarding the left side of the ninth are in play. Going to have to hit something high and soft to find the right level of this green.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Well, from this section of the fairway, you have an opportunity to get the ball close to the back third of this green. It's going to require some good calculations on yardage and proper execution to get the ball to sit on the right plateau.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. 8-foot putt here. Hate to give one back on a putt like that. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will make this an even 40 for the front side, 4 over par. Okay, so it's a bogey for him here at the 9th. And that will make this a 3 over 39 on this front side. Start of the second 9 here at Augusta National is also the start of a difficult stretch. These two par 4s, 10 and 11, all you want, and then you get up to that challenging little par 3, 12.
And like so many players, they hit it down the right side. The problem there is you're coming in from the wrong side of the fairway. You got to that second shot very close to the edge of the bunker that protects the right side of the green.
This up the right side off the tee. And a missed fairway there as that's going to wind up in the second cut. Now from just under 170 out, this is second. That one was running so hot. So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realise if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Three over for the day. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, 520-yard par 411. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. solid. Good job in the fairway. Amen Corner officially begins now. His second at hole number 11. That's going to come up short, but fortunately it will stay out of the pond left. Now one of the tougher second shots in golf, the second here at 11.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop. Well, when you're coming out of the thick stuff, especially to a quick green, you're not going to get as much spin as you would out of a good lie. And that's why that ball was never going to stop.
Okay, not too bad there. Not in gimme range, but a good chance to possibly walk away only down a stroke. Oh, yeah. Never mind the up and down. That is a different kind of up and down. Up, out of the bunker, and down into the hole. That one falls, but it is a bogey. And that score will sink a bit further, now to +5 on the round. Well, nowhere on this golf course are the colors more vibrant than right here. Hole number 12, so easy on the eyes. So much harder is figuring the mysterious winds. The answers lie somewhere near the top of those towering pines that kiss the Georgia sky. Augusta's beguiling beauty. Golden Bell. Yeah, not a great shot. That's going to wind up missing to the right of this 12th green. Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round will win the day. This is going to have to require a delicate touch. It's his second. Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that's in for a par. Well, a poor round nearly got a whole lot better after that tee shot to this par 3. It's not quite a hole-in-one, but it is a tap-in birdie. Now to the 13th, the wonderful Azalea, par 5 at its new distance of 545 yards. We all saw the amazing camera shots of the new tee box at the 2023 Masters, set back 35 yards from the old one. This hole did yield 8 eagles during the 2023 tournament, tied with the second for the most on the course. And that is going to stay on the high side. It's into the second cut, right of this 13th fairway. Frank, you know you've been in the spot. It is one of the most anticipated shots in the entire sport. The second at 13 at Augusta National. How do you do with that one?
That was great, Rich. This is the most famous par 5 in the world. One of the reasons why, too, not just the dogleg left that the hole presents, but the uneven lie for the second shot. That had to be hit good, and was indeed.
This one definitely going to pick up speed as it goes along its journey. This for an eagle. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. Putters let him down a few times, but this for birdie. Yeah, can't take those for granted. Good concentration there, and it's in for a birdie. This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. And a bit of a misstep there. That ball's going to come to rest in the second cut. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Hole definitely sitting in the go zone. If you can hit your number, ball could get really close.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
So now with the ball below his feet, got to be careful this doesn't go right.
That's a good shot out of the rough. Really controlled the lack of spin out of the grass. Ball didn't jump either, so did not go over the green.
Yes, very impressive right there. That goes down for a birdie. This for birdie now at 14.
Yeah, and it's certainly no gimme from this length. It would be a Brucey bonus to find the bottom of the cup. Main consideration has to be about pace.
We come now to the instantly recognizable hole number 15. It's called Firethorn. Traditionally, it has been the second easiest hole on the course, behind only number 13. But it was lengthened in 2022 with an extra 20 yards added on, making that potential carry over the pond with a second shot that much tougher. This one working up the right side. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
That is an excellent tee shot. And now this par 5 is certainly within reach.
The only real bailout area is right. It's his second at 15. This is such a tough green to land a ball softly on, and that continues over the back here at hole number 15. From the fairway, we check in with Notah.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. From the fairway, Notah, this is third.
Lots of options from behind the green. Better choose correctly because this ball will race away from you.
So easy to run this right into the water. A tough one from behind the green.
just gave that way too much.
A look at birdie here at 15.
And this putt's going to want to go left all day long. It's back up the slope as well.
Ooh, now this, a very delicate one from behind this 15th green. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. Disappointment there. That'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie. This is heading left, and it may need to stop quickly. No, that needed much more behind it than it got, and it comes up well short and into the hazard protecting the front of this par 3. Oh, yeah, nice shot there, right of the hole, and he'll have that for his birdie. Nope, that's not on target, and he just hasn't been able to make much happen here. what these greens can do to you. They make you see things that just aren't there. And that one slides by. He was hanging on at 3 over coming into this hole. Now it's starting to slip away. With the double bogey, he's at 5 over. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Verne Lundquist on the call. And that will not be the desired outcome. It's into the second cut. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Second shot upcoming, down to Iona.
We're looking at 128 yards to the hole. Pin in the middle, so it's a green light.
That's not going to be enough. It's into the front right bunker here at 17. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by. To leave it short when you do that. Well done. That is a birdie from off the green. Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. Been a rocky road to this point. 4 over par on the round. Well, the difficulty here at the finishing hole, this famous 465-yard par 4 18th, is that you are coming out of a narrow chute off the tee, and it is steeply up the hill. Good drive, though, puts you in position to maybe make a birdie. Yeah, that one navigated beautifully through that narrow opening, and that is going to work out just fine. That a beautiful tee shot through the chute here at 18. And that is going to be ideal. So now, up the hill, his second at 18. So Iona, this his second from the fairway.
139 is the number. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by. Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. 15 feet away. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And that will write an end to the round here today. Now, we've seen folks hang that putt out to the right. It does not move as much as you'd think, and that goes on by. Okay, so it's a disappointing bogey 5 here at 18. And that will finish off our round of golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner for EA Sports. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye for now.